and welcome to the Symphonia's new 3 Questions with series, where we ask people involved with the Symphonia 3 very challenging and deeply personal questions. Just kidding. We don't, but we do want you to see another side of our Symphonia family. So today we're kicking it off with Annabel Russell. She is the executive director of the Symphonia. Welcome.
Thank you, Julie.
Okay, question number 1. We all know you're British. The accent kind of gave it away. But where in England are you from? Or tell us a little bit about where you grew up and what prompted you to come here.
I was actually born in the county of Kent, which is known in England as the Garden of England. So that works out really well because I'm a very keen gardener. But in fact, I didn't live in Kent for very long, although I was born there, because my father was in the Royal Air Force, and forces families travel all over the place. And my parents loved their tours abroad. So we traveled all over the world, which was great. I loved it. And then subsequently, my work in the arts has taken me all over the world. I didn't cross the pond to come to the States initially. I went to various other countries first, and ended up in Toronto, Canada, where I was director of a ballet company for 11 years. And then the cold drove us south, and we came down to Florida, my family and I.
Well, we're glad you're here. Say that. So aside from your nonstop job of running South Florida's premier chamber orchestra, do you have time for anything else? And if so, what do you like to do?
I love to garden. I find it very relaxing, de-stressing, and very creative. So when I'm not working, you'll find me with my hands all grubby and my hair on end, and very happily digging away and chopping plants. And so that's my big de-stressor and a big love. So and I'm lucky enough to have a big garden to potter around in when I'm not working. I also love sailing, being on the ocean, anything to do with the water. And I also love my animals, and I have a home full of wonderful friends who I have rescued over the years and have become family members. So that's really what I do most of the time when I'm not working. I do work with an animal rescue, a cat rescue organization called Catopia. And so over the last few years, I have fostered many animals. I don't take their kittens and their young ones. I usually take their older animals because they're more difficult to find homes for, and special needs. And but needless to say, you know, fostering is fine, but I'm a bit of a failure at it because they tend to come and stay instead of leave. But it's very satisfying and very fulfilling.
It's wonderful that they have someone like you to give them a good home. So you're involved with the orchestra. Do you actually play an instrument? And if so, when is your solo performance coming up?
I do. I play the piano, or at least I used to. For many years, I played the piano and I loved it. But for probably an equal number of years, I haven't touched the keyboard. Not for a long time. And I regret that a little bit, but there's only so much you can cram into your day. But I do still have a piano in the house, so I tinker every now and then, and my youngest son plays. So it'll stay there. And maybe when I retire, I'll pick it up again.
Playing music for foster animals. That's perfect.
There you go.
Combine the two. I love it. Well, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. And thanks for all you do.
My pleasure, Julie. Thank you.